wasn't referring to a man, a partner. She was actually talking about her mother. And I find it really interesting because it kind of describes a good number of people's relationships with a parent or a guardian. It's quite sad, but it is what it is. And I love how she poured her heart into it. That's good use of art. Use your emotions to tell a story.
I mean, it's not all the time that you'd have a man be the center of attraction when it comes to music, when it comes to being done wrong. Sometimes we have people very close to us who have done us wrong, who have said all sort of things at us whilst we were growing up. It's really crazy how it has been, because I mean, we all probably have that kind of experience. I also have that kind of experience myself, but I mean, she probably is just addressing all of that, with her song, and I love it for her. She also performed it at the Grammys. I totally loved her performance anyways. She looked so stunning.
Yes. Welcome back to the show. It's a late morning with Tife and Ada. And if you're just joining us and you're wondering, what are the ladies talking about this morning? Well, it's a really interesting conversation that we are having today on radio's biggest poll, and we're laying it out for you plain and simple. So there's a story, really disturbing story, circulating currently online. Allegedly, a man attacked this young lady after she had rejected him. So let's say they live around the same area and she's always meeting him and he's asking her, oh, can I know your name, your number? Can let's exchange contact. Let's do whatever people that like each other do. And she has politely said that I'm not interested in you. And even in the evidence that she brought out where he had sent her a message after attacking her, he even said that she was nice to him. She would gently just say her name and move on. But he still saw a need to attack her. We're not going to say what he has done, but let's just say it's a really bad thing. And so the conversation is circulating around that topic because it's a deep one. Why do some Nigerian men fail to accept rejection? Like I said, a serious issue. We have 4 poll options today. Option A says upbringing is a huge problem. Option B says ego is the issue. Option C says women's response to proposals. And then there's option D that says entitlement. So once again, why do Nigerian men fail to accept rejection? Option A, upbringing is a huge problem. Option B, ego is the issue. Option C, women's response to proposal. And then there's option D that says entitlement. That is the conversation that we're having this morning. And we want to hear from you listening right now. Ladies, have you been in such situation? And men generally, have you been pursuing a particular lady for a long time and you never refuse to back down? It's like the woman, you are a hunter and she's the cheetah. What's the donkey or the whatever that you're trying to hunt down. It's not funny, but many people see it as that. Anywho, it's 09088265016. Why do some Nigerian African men, let's put it out there, fail to accept rejection to the point that you have to attack somebody because she has not taken your advances? It's 09088265016.
I don't know why we're using the word attack, to be honest, because I mean, I just read everything that guy sent to that girl. Imagine you attacking a girl. Like, you've done everything you want to do to this girl. You went ahead to defile someone, to attack a girl. And then you had the guts to send her a message. I feel like it's because we're in Nigeria. That's why he had the guts to do that. Because if it was any other place, they would have tracked him down. They would have made sure that he went in for it. Because why would he feel that he needed to send a text? I mean, he used an account that he did not own. Maybe he just opened the account for that purpose. Because you can see that it had 0 followers, 0 following and all of that. So he probably opened that account just so he could send her a message. I think that for those people who probably have issues with rejection, you really need to work on yourself. Because at the end of the day, right, everybody experiences rejection in their life one way or the other. I've heard guys be like, I hate rejection though, so because of that, I don't ask girls out. What do you mean you don't ask girls out because of rejection? And meanwhile, you're dying somewhere because you like someone so much, but you're scared that she might reject you. What could possibly be a response to you? Yes or no? And you will not die, my bro. You will not die. Why are you a man if you cannot man up and do simple things like asking a girl out? Why are you a man? It amazes me a lot when guys be like, oh my gosh, I can't ask him out. I don't like rejection. I mean, get out of there. Sometimes you're loving that person should even help you to be able to vocalize what you have. Maybe some people, they'll be like, when I try to speak to her, I just get lost for words, or I start mispronouncing things. Then text her, then write messages, then whatever you can do, let her just know that you're there. Because sometimes it annoys me because some of these guys are good people, and these girls just end up with like some random nonsense guy because you, the good person, you fear rejection. What is the meaning of all that rubbish? And that is me even looking at it from another angle generally. But at the end of the day, I really have a problem with people who say they fear rejection, because rejection happens in life. What happens when you don't get the job that you want? What happens if that contract does not click? Do you go out lashing out and spoiling your television and destroying everything in your house? What do you do when rejection happens? Because rejection is normal, it's part of life. So a girl rejects you now, and the next thing you think that you're gonna do is to attack her. It's very crazy. And according to the guy in that thing I read, he does not necessarily stay in that area. He said that he saw her a couple of times and he was like, who is this girl? So he traced the girl. He was like, do you know how much I spent to be able to trace you to your house and to be able to be making advances, and you reject a whole me? And you reject a whole me. Who are you? Who are you? And in that message, he was like, oh, I'm a rich kid and all of that. You guys are still struggling, so you would probably not do anything. And then he was fantasizing about her body still and all of that rubbish. What is that?
It's very sad and disheartening.
Sad.
It's disheartening that it's a thing that people have endured. And I'm sure if women are, if this is a safe space or a safe country where certain persons that have experienced this are given the opportunity to come and talk, even the ones that were never attacked, and then it doesn't even have to do with that level of defiling. An attack could just be passing the road, walking on by the roadside. And the next thing you know, someone is catcalling you. And you tell them, I don't like that you're catcalling me, or I don't like what you're doing. And it's going to result to a huge level of disrespect, because you cannot handle the fact that I don't want you to catcall me. I don't know you from anywhere.
Let's not even talk about the defiling, yeah? Like the catcalling that you mentioned. I just recall that some men, they can't handle rejection in such ways that if you say I'm not interested, have you ever experienced men be like, just turn on you? The same girl that you're calling beautiful, the same girl that you're calling attractive, the same girl that you really want to be with, now turns to someone that is so ugly in your presence because they just told you no, because they just said, I'm not interested in you. Sometimes I don't want anything from you. And some of these guys, they keep pestering. Now, if you chop their money, another wahala don't come. Shebi, you know that you did not like me and you were collecting gifts. When I said I did not like you and you refused to leave me, did you leave me? Did you leave me alone? That is another conversation for another day. But yeah, we're talking about this now because, this has happened to me one time where I said no.
You're speechless.
I was speechless. Like, I said no to this person. Like, to this, I don't want to say riffraff on air, but I've already said, like, to this riffraff. Like, because, at the end of the day, you're going to be a riffraff. You're going to be in a chicken head for you to have acted that way, And then I'm like, blatantly, like, oh, messaged me from nowhere. I'm not interested. Like, that's it. I'm not interested. I don't like you. I'm not interested. That's it. It's fine. Please move on. And the next thing is, you that you look like any car. You that you look like any car. I'm like, Is this not you that you were professing love? That you were shouting like, oh my gosh, the most beautiful girl in the world. But this is the same you. Because I rejected you now, you've turned to a monkey, you've turned to a nonsense head, you've turned to a chicken head, you've turned to something else entirely. Why can you not handle rejection? Like, it is not a big...
That's a simple question. Why can't some Nigerian men handle rejection? That's the question we're asking on the show today.
I mean,
just 4 options. Come and tell us, you listening right now. 4 options. Tell us out of this one, which is accurate because we've analyzed it for you. Option A says upbringing. Is upbringing the problem? Let's know now. So the next generation
Maybe
will know
you-
how to handle
Exactly,
raising boy, the male child.
Maybe in your house they don't used to say no to you. Everybody says yes.
Yes.
Maybe you are the only boy in your house. Or maybe you're the
Probably.
only guy in your house. So anything you want, like mommy says, yes.
It goes.
Give
You
it to her
tell us.
day. Give it to her day. Give it to her day. So every time you hear no like this, your head is always sparking like.
Because it might be a thing.
Nah.
And you know what?
You can't tell me no.
I'm always going to preach the message of every single thing that we have going to become as adults or we become as adults. There will always be a little trace back to your childhood because the family is the first unit an individual ever learns from, the first educational unit. And that deals down to morals, to religion, to every single thing.
Yes.
And so, just like Tife has said, imagine your siblings are telling you, they don't tell you no. And because of they don't tell you, you won't spark the child. It can be a thing and let us know. So that's the first option. We also have option B that says ego is the issue. Most men have fragile egos. In fact, not most, all men have fragile egos. You cannot tell me that as a man, even us as women, we have egos as well. But I think it lies in different things, or we get pride from different things. So maybe ego is the problem. And there's option C that says women's response to these proposals can be, harsh at times, but it's never
a reason for you to act anyhow. It's never a reason for you to go berserk or to go crazy. Because you came to meet someone, you don't know her from anywhere, or maybe you know her, you've been talking to her for a while, and then she's just maybe not in a great mood and she responds to you in a certain weird way that you don't like, and because of your ego, you just feel like, nah, I just gotta teach this girl a lesson or something. That's a problem. Because what if I'm having a bad day and then you come meet me? I've been having a bad day some days, or maybe I'm not even having a bad day, I'm just in a mood swing. Sometimes as women, you probably just don't know what's wrong with you.
You don't want to talk to the person.
You don't want to talk to anybody, and you're on your way and somebody is calling you and you're like, excuse me, can I just pass? And the person is like, is that what you're shouting? Is that do I know you before? Do I know you? Let me pass. Let me pass. These things happen. I may not be in a great mood to respond to you. So what's the big deal there?
And of course, there's option D that says entitlement. Paul in Lagos will be right back. Don't touch the dial. It's a late morning show with Tife and Ada.
Every meal I cook must taste just right. Rich,
But this girl's really do the bump. But this your body is hot, is hot, is hot, is hot, is hot, is hot, is hot. I can do with sauce, with sauce, with sauce, with sauce, with sauce, with sauce, with sauce. Your mind is gone, it's gone, it's gone, it's gone, it's gone, it's gone, it's gone. I still to church, 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 church. Sexy somebody, you didn't make me somebody. You not gonna young put you for display. Lady put love for replay. The way you find, then I'm gonna feel to criticize. See me, I like your body. Now what do you they do when they make you the feet? Yeah, make you give me your love. They ever you be your lover. And the fact make you give me your trust.
Fioki, Spyro, Animani. They call this one It's Hot, It's Hot, It's Hot, It's Hot. Welcome back to the show. I just like the tempo and the vibe to this song. It's giving like the era of techno, alaji techno, oh na 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 na, all those kind of vibes. So I like it just to have a different nostalgic vibe from
I even thought it
last
was
year.
techno, straight up. I thought it was techno that sang the song. But I mean, it sounds really good. It sounds vibey. I don't think it's a club vibe anyway. So
No.
I think that it's just a cool chill
I think
song.
it's a radio tune.
Yeah, it's just a tune that you just enjoy
Yeah,
listening
absolutely.
to.
But yeah, welcome back to the show. It's the late morning with Tife and Adai. If you're just joining us and you're wondering what are we talking about today, we're asking a really interesting question on the radio this morning. And it's coming from a little backstory, but I'm going to read the question out for you right now. Why do some emphasis on some Nigerian men fail to accept rejection? Because it's not everybody that is that way. But why do some Nigerian men fail to accept rejection? And this is rejection when it comes to advances and all of that. Is it option A, upbringing is a huge problem? Option B, ego is the issue? Option C, women's response to proposals? And then there's option D that says entitlement. And this is coming after an alleged story of this young lady who came out to say that somebody attacked her, and this person is supposedly her suitor, or I wouldn't say suitor, but someone who has been pursuing her, has tried to, get her to speak to him. He never knew her area. He even had to track people to kind of find where she lives and all of that, even to the point that he told certain bike men to not pick her. Why? So they can end up running into each other. You saw that part, right?
I saw. I read everything. I was so in
really
awe. I could not even talk. Like in that moment, I was just frozen. I'm like, please, please, Lord, save me, because what is this? And the internet is catching fire. A lot of people are going berserk and crazy over this situation because what is this?
It's
Guys,
enough to go berserk.
crazy.
It's crazy. It's the entitlement. If we read the full message for you right now, you get upset. I can say it.
The girl did not. I don't think the girl probably remembered his face. Maybe she remembers or not. But he messaged her to remind her that, "Hey, you've even complimented my
How I smell
before. You've told me that my voice is nice. You might not remember me, or you might remember me. Whether or not you remember me, there is nothing you can do about it." And then he was listing out things that he liked about her body, saying things that he did to her. He had the guts to send her a text message. And this girl, according to her, she's an orphan. What is this? Like, you can't accept rejection. Like, this is not even just about this situation. Generally, it's just a known thing that some men cannot handle rejection. Some will come out straight and they will be like, oh my gosh, me, I cannot accept rejection, oh. I cannot ask any girl out, oh. Me, there's a way I used to ask my own girls out. I don't even ask them out with some guys would boast. They wouldn't be proud to say that I've never asked a girl out before. Like, things just happen between us, and of course, we just start dating. Like, and that's just it. You don't,
because you don't want to get rejected.
Yes,
like
you
it's
don't,
not part of life.
You don't go out of your way to ask a girl out. And those girls that usually accept all these bare minimum kind of things, just use situationship to enter relationship. I don't understand though. But some guys will be like, I don't even ask girls out, or we just end up dating each other somehow. And they will be proud to say that. I feel like as a guy, if you cannot even master little things like asking a girl out, then what exactly can you do? What exactly are you doing with yourself? You cannot, like, simple things like that kind. I feel like those kind of things even train you for life. They train you for things to happen to you in life, because lots of rejection they will. Even girls, like, even you as a girl, like, have you not applied for stuff before that you didn't get? Did you die? Have you not asked someone for something before? Did they give you that thing? Did you die? Everybody has experienced rejection in one way or the other. So experiencing rejection from girls, and I don't like the fact that we have that option C, but that option C is even is interesting in such way because some people will be like, it's the way the girl responded to me that I don't like. That's the reason why I shouted back at the girl. That's the reason why I did this and did that to the girl. What do you mean? As we said before we went for that short break, I said things like, sometimes you're not in the mood to talk to someone and somebody is disturbing you. Some people would even be catcalling you or be touching you. Like, stop touching me. There was a day... Gosh, I remember that time I was in Port Harcourt and I was going to go to the supermarket. I was on my way. I was just taking a little walk because where I was going was not far. I was taking a little walk and then somebody just stopped and I wasn't responding to the person. And so because I didn't respond to the person, I not met the person at the gate of the supermarket later on. And then, and you see, I not get car. I'm like, only you they tell me say you get car. Only you they tell me say you not get car. Say why did I not? Is it by force to talk to you? What if I wasn't in the mood to talk to you too? Like women go through a lot, and I feel like if we leave the phone line open to just hear stuff like this, sometimes it will be like it's the response of the girl. Hey, she don't respond to you well. It's fine. Guy, just move on. It's fine. It's part of life.
It's
but what
quite
do you?
sad.
I feel like it's apologist in a way to say that it's the women's response. That's the reason why you cannot handle rejection. The girl just responded to me rudely. You cannot just say that you don't like me just like that. If they still say that they don't like you, you will still talk. Is it not you? If they said it in a calm way, like, oh my gosh, I'm really sorry, I'm not interested, some guys will still have problem with you.
Absolutely. You're very correct. If they said it in a calm way. Because a good number of people, it's the same thing where you're telling someone, why do you have to sound that way? When you like tell someone an issue and they tell you, why did you sound that way in the first place? I don't want to speak to you. I might sound whatever way I want to sound. Why did the person approach me in the first place should be the question. Like, leave me alone.
Yeah, it's fine again. I
my
approach
days.
you now.
Oh,
But like at
my
the end of the
days.
day, you know that you're approaching someone, it's 50-50 their response to you. It's not compulsory that they respond to you in a nice way. They don't know you from anywhere. And it's not like you are begging for money or something. You want to ask for their attention for something that they probably know that they are not in the headspace to offer you. So it's not a big deal if they say, I'm not interested. Just move on, guys. Part of life.
Absolutely.
And there are girls asking guys out right now. I'm sure that they've experienced rejection too. So what
Of
do you want to
course.
say? Why didn't they go and hit
Why
the
did they
guy's
crash
head?
out? Maybe some people crash out, Shabo. Not the
They
way
crash
men
out,
will
not the
crash
way
out.
did they
Yeah.
go and tie the guy down somewhere and say, oh yeah, today I'll deal with you?
I'll deal with you. Did they
Did they
attack
do
him?
that?
It's quite unfortunate. But yeah, keep on polling into the conversation we're having. Want to hear your voice notes this morning. And it's really simple. You could send a WhatsApp voice note to 09088265016. Polling on the 4 options and tell us, why do you think some Nigerian men fail to accept rejection? Why do they have to go the extra mile and just be a little bit violent? And violence is never the answer. But right now on the show, we have Bonike who has some information for us. What's up, Bonike? Hit us.
Let me just say this: in everything that you do, try to make money, okay? She will not be rejecting you if you actually did have money. That's my
Well,
own take on the conversation.
Not really, Sha.
But anyways, speaking about money, I'm here to tell you that you can be a lucky winner and win yourself 1 billion naira. That is a lot of money, and this is brought to you by AfriMillions, the home for Africa's biggest jackpots. Now, winning this jackpot is super, super easy. All you have to do is hurry up now to the website, www.afrimillions.com. Sign up and then pick your lucky 6 numbers out of 49 and play with just 1,000 naira. Now, if your 6 numbers come out, match the 6 numbers that come out of the draw machine, well, you are the winner. And if it doesn't match all 6, if it matches 5 out of 6, you win 1 million naira. If you match 4 out of 6, you win 100,000 naira. If you match 3 out of 6, you win 3,000 naira. And if you match 2 out of 6, you win free tickets. Now, if you don't get anything, you qualify for the weekly raffle draw where you win up to 1 million naira. So do not throw away your tickets, okay? You want to be a lucky winner of some cool cash. Now, if you want to watch the live draws, all you have to do is watch it exclusively on Wazobia Max TV every Saturdays from 8 p.m. Or you can listen in on the live draws on Wazobia FM, Cool FM, and Nigeria Info FM every Saturdays. Now, listen, another good news is that you don't have to wait until Saturday to play, when you can win every day via the instant draws on the website every hour, every day. So remember to play the Oyana or Keno draw every hour, where you can win up to 150,000 naira. So remember, all ticket sales close strictly by 6 p.m. on Saturday. So what are you waiting for? This is very legit. Hurry up now to the website, www.afrimillions.com. And that's it. Sign up and then pick your lucky 6 numbers. Afri Millions, like I said, is not a joke. It is legit because it's licensed and regulated by the Lagos State Lottery and Gaming Authorities. And all draws are